For the double dumbbell floor press, I'm going to get these dumbbells set up so they're just outside of my hip width because I'm going to be sitting on the ground when I get set up with this movement. This movement will get more and more difficult to get into from the floor as opposed to a double dumbbell bench press, just because we don't have as much room to move with the arms, shoulders, hips to get those dumbbells into a good position. So it's all going to depend on how much weight you can pick up and put on one hand, one at a time, as opposed to picking them both up and setting them on your thighs. I'll show you this from the side and from behind to give you some different perspectives. If you haven't already, check out our video on the one-arm dumbbell floor press to get familiar with this movement. First thing I'm going to do is grab one dumbbell, pick it up, put it on my thigh, grab the other dumbbell, curl it up, put it on my thigh as well. In one movement, I'm going to sit back as I drive and kick these dumbbells up into my hands and drive my arms overhead on top of my chest. Arms extended. Next, I'm going to hike these heels back, shoulder width apart, as close as I can to my hips. My arms are extended. I'm gripping those dumbbells nice and tight with the knuckles pointed up. I want to make sure I have my wrists straight, make sure the wrists aren't bent back. From here, I'm going to let my shoulders sink down into my upper back. It'll look like this. Now we got our shoulder blades engaged and we're ready to rock and roll. Taking a nice deep belly breath. Lower those dumbbells under control, keeping the forearms vertical, arms in tight until you barely feel the back of the triceps touch the ground, and then press up. As you press up, just let your shoulders naturally rotate as they do. If you end up parallel like this, like I am, cool. If you're here, cool. If you end up here, that's fine too. Let your shoulders do what they naturally do. Once you've completed all the reps, lower yourself back down. I like to just sit them down vertical. You can also let them drop to make sure that they don't fall off and hit anybody else or yourself as you're coming up. We'll show you from the back as well. Again, I'm going to pick these up one at a time, put them on my thighs. I'm going to kick back. Boom. Arms extended overhead. Try to center myself for you guys. Hike those heels back, feet are shoulder width apart, arms extended. Let the shoulders sink down. Now I'm ready to rock again. Belly breath, grip them nice and tight, lower them under control, keep them in tight to the sides, forearms vertical. Remember, we don't want to just drop them down to the floor. We want to just control them till they barely touch the triceps to the floor and press up. When we're done, lower them back down, set them down so they're vertical or completely flat. The dumbbell floor press, whether it's the single variation or the double, is a great alternative or addition to any of the bench press variations. Remember, with the floor press, our range of motion is shortened intentionally. In other words, we can't let that shoulder extend all the way back here. It's going to stop here. It can actually put a lot more emphasis on the triceps because you're making them work a lot more. But this movement also does require some more control, more stability, and it's less easy to get heavy weight into this kind of position. If you need to do that, I recommend using our barbell floor press variation. But that's how you do a double dumbbell floor press.